Wake up, guys! We're on roll!
Joe, what's going on? Oh, we were just kidding. We weren't really actually asleep. We were just messing. Okay, so what are we doing today, Joe?
So today we're going to be giving you guys, our audience, our predictions for NFL Week 3 games for the 2024 NFL season. So let's get started with that, right?
Yes.
All right, so first game we got first is a rivalry game between the New England Patriots. This is the Thursday night game. New England Patriots at the New York Jets. So Patriots are coming off a tough loss where they had opportunity after opportunity to beat the Seattle Seahawks on their home turf. This one is in New York. Aaron Rodgers got his first win at home. So the Jets, I think they're looking to ride the momentum wave, so to speak. Get the win at home Thursday night and move on to a 2-1 record. I'm talking about the New York Jets.
Jets, of course, because the Jets have none other than a trying team. Like a team that is really trying their best to get into a playoff position and go into a Super Bowl particularly. Maybe the Jets do get this win, and I think they absolutely get it done here against the Patriots.
All right, and by the way, my score prediction for that game was 20-17. So next up, we got the New York Giants going to Cleveland to play the Browns. So the Browns are coming off of a victory versus the Jaguars. Giants, on the other hand, nothing but field goals in that game versus the Commanders. This game is in Cleveland. I think Myles Garrett will get in Daniel Jones. I see a scenario where Myles Garrett, who was the former Defensive Player of the Year, getting in Daniel Jones' head a lot this game early and often, and Jones won't know what to do, and Browns will also have the home crowd on their side. So give me the Browns in this game. I think they get the win 23-16 at home.
Browns, of course, because Cleveland's got Deshaun Watson. They got a lot of good players. Myles Garrett, they got Nick Chubb, and I think the Browns get it done here. And I think they are going to be great. I think they're going to win this game.
All right, next up we got the Philadelphia Eagles playing the New Orleans Saints. Now, there's a couple things, interesting things I'm about to say here after I deliver my prediction on who I think is going to win in the score prediction. So, I got the Eagles winning this game 33-27. If I predict this game incorrectly, in other words, if the Saints win this game, in the next video, our next predictions video, I will eat a raw egg. Just letting you guys know, so you guys know. So like, let me know when you see me in person. Will I have to eat a raw egg in the next video? I'm curious to hear your answer. And also, what's the deal with the Saints wide receiver game? Like, is it Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed? It seems like Shaheed has been the better of the two in the first couple weeks. Is that going to change? Because I got both of them on my fantasy team right now. Who do I start going forward? I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts on that as well. But anyways, Joey, your take on this game?
Eagles, because I think they shouldn't have lost the game to the Falcons, but they tried their hardest to win. So I think if they come back with the Saints, it'd be better, because they shouldn't have not lost that game.
All right, so next up we got the Houston Texans playing the Minnesota Vikings. This game is in Minnesota. CJ Stroud, I think he will look to keep the good times rolling, and I think the Houston Texans get this win on the road in the cold state, which is Minnesota. Even though it's not really going to be cold, I think it's an indoor stadium if I'm not mistaken. But either way, give me the Texans. I think CJ Stroud finds a way to get it done in Minnesota. I'm going to say 31-22.
Yeah, Texans. I mean, of course, because CJ Stroud, and the Vikings will lose that game. I think Texans all the way.
All right, so next up we got the Denver Broncos going to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. So far my take on Baker Mayfield when we were doing the playoff bracket isn't aging well exactly currently, as Baker has been carrying that momentum. We'll see if that sticks into the next season, but I think he'll look to improve the Buccaneers to a 3-0 record as this game is at home, and the Broncos currently see if they turn things around. But until they do, until they start playing good football and Nix finds a way to get things going, give me the Denver Broncos and Baker Mayfield at home. It's the Baker Evans show. I'm gonna say 37-20.
I'm going to go Broncos with this one, Joe, because I think those were tough losses, and I don't think it's a tough loss for Denver. I think Denver gets it done here in against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think I'm going Broncos.
All right, next up we got the Packers and the Titans. So the Packers are coming off of a surprising win, if you ask me, in my opinion, as as they didn't have their star quarterback playing in this game, and Jordan Love, the Packers did. They somehow won with Malik Willis. I don't know how the Colts and Anthony Richardson let that happen, but either way, this game is in Tennessee. I think that with the fact that it's in Tennessee, the Titans will not only have their home crowd on their side, but I mean, if the Packers win 2 games in a row with Will Levis as quarterback, if that's who's starting, I'd be shocked. If it's Jordan Love, then the Packers will probably win, but I'm assuming it's Will Levis, so I'm taking the Titans. I'm taking the home team in this one. Give me Tennessee 26-15.
Will Levis of Kentucky, I'm telling you, he is going to beat the Green Bay Packers. No way he's losing to Green Bay.
All right, next up we got the Bears and the Colts. So this game is in Indianapolis. Like I said, both quarterbacks coming off of last week, it looks like I've seen a couple more positive things out of Caleb Williams. Week 2, week 1 it was vice versa. I saw more from AR. The Colts are the home team in this game. I'm not gonna lie, I want to see a little more, even though AR has been making really good throws downfield, and Caleb has shown a few flashes here and there. I need to feel like I see more from both of them in order to get more sold on them. However, the Colts are the home team. The hope is that AR can bounce back. They got Michael Pittman, they got Jonathan Taylor, they got some options in that passing game. Give me the Colts in this one. I think they get the win 21-16.
No way Colts win. They lost to the Packers and the
Texans.
I'm not going Colts on this one. I think the Bears are a really great team, and I think they get it done here, and they beat the Indianapolis Colts to go 2-1. So give me the Chicago Bears. They're gonna beat the Colts.
All right, next up we got the Los Angeles Chargers traveling to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. So is this going to be the game Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers go down in the Steel City? I don't think so. I'm not going to write them off in this game. I think Justin Herbert and that offense will find some opportunities despite playing a stout defense with TJ Watt and Cameron Hayward on that side of the ball. And I think Jim Harbaugh will lead the Chargers to a 3-0 start to the 2024 season. And I think they'll get the victory, let's say 30-26.
Yeah, the Chargers. The Chargers, for one, the Chargers have a good coach and good players. I don't think the Steelers are going to win that game. It's up to Herbert and his team. So give me the Chargers.
All right, so Miami Dolphins are playing the Seattle Seahawks. This game is in Seattle, Washington, in the state of Washington, not D.C. Give me the Seahawks in this one. The biggest thing here is, are we going to see another backup quarterback get the win? I don't think so. And with what I saw, from Tua Tagovailoa, the concussion was absolutely it nearly made me cry. I was almost tearing up. I hope he makes a solid, speedy recovery. And according to sources, he has no plans to retire. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So, assuming that either way, whoever's playing quarterback of the Dolphins, I think when you go through a tough time like that, it's going to shake a lot of things up in a negative way for the Dolphins, and I think the Seahawks will look to keep the good times rolling at home with their loaded offense and loaded defense, as they got some talent on both sides of the ball. I'm going to say 35-19.
Miami. Joe, Miami. Miami is a good team. They're better than the Seahawks. I'm going with the Dolphins in this one. The Dolphins are going to obliviate the Seahawks, and Miami is going to win the game. Give me the Miami Dolphins. I'm telling you, Miami. I'm moving to Miami, baby. I'm moving to Miami. Go.
All right.
I'm kidding. I'm not moving to Miami.
Good. That was a good tune right there, though.
Tune.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not even a real song. I made it up.
All right.
I just thought it was cool.
You want to become a singer now after that?
No.
Okay. All right. So, next up we got the Carolina Panthers playing the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is in Las Vegas. I'm still in disbelief the Raiders took us down on our home turf. This is not the first time we've lost to Gardner Minshew. The Panthers are benching Bryce Young, and we're going to see Andy Dalton. But let me know if last week was a fluke. Sometimes when you bench certain quarterbacks, you'd go off to like a fresh start, and like they reset their mind when they're on the bench. Stuff like that. Maybe that's just what needed to be due temporarily. I'm going to take the Panthers surprisingly in this game. I know, call me crazy, but sometimes when you make changes like that, kind of like when Gerard Mayo had his first game coaching with the New England Patriots, sometimes when you make team changes like that, you see sparks from the first game for whatever reason. And I think that's the case is what we see with the quarterbacks. 24-17 Panthers.
I'm telling you this, Joe. There is no way the Panthers are going to win. It's the Raiders that are going to win. The Raiders are going to beat Carolina, and with a good shot of going 2-1. I'm going with the Raiders to be safe. I'm going with the Las Vegas Raiders. I think they get it done 24-0. Give me the Raiders.
All right. 24-0. A spanking. Okay. So 49ers and the Rams. So we got a NFC West showdown. Both teams are located in California, with the Rams on the southern part and the 49ers on the northern part. However, this game in particular is being taken place in the southern part of Los Angeles. I'm going to be taking the 49ers in this one. I just think Matthew Stafford doesn't have a whole lot of options in the passing game, with Cooper Kupp injured now, supposed to land on IR. Puka Nacua already on IR, so really it's just him with Kyron Williams. Like I mentioned before in the bracket, they don't have Aaron Donald anymore on defense. So just a lot of big losses, and I don't think those losses are going to be enough to overcome the loaded 49ers squad. I know they have some injuries as well, like including Deebo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey, but I think the 49ers, the Rams have more to overcome than the 49ers, and I think the 49ers are definitely angry after losing to the Vikings for sure. And I think the 49ers find a way to escape with a win 25-20.
Here's this. I think the 49ers know how to beat the Rams. So I'm saying they're going to beat them 24-9, because I think the 49ers have a lot of game plans for this upcoming matchup. And I see the 49ers crush the LA Rams. Because they're not even better. What's the point? Let's just go Niners.
All right.
Am I right?
We'll see. Lions and Cardinals. So this game is in Arizona. So the Cardinals actually crushed the Rams. Let me actually look at the score of that game real quick. 41-10 was the score in that Rams-Cardinals game. So that was a big whiff on my behalf. But either way, I think the Lions have a better roster when you think about it than the Rams. And Aiden Hutchinson looked amazing last game. That injury with Amon-Ra St. Brown turns out was nothing too serious according to Dan Campbell last time I checked. They got Jahmyr Gibbs. They got Jared Goff. Jameson Williams is definitely showing that he can have a breakout potential this season. I think they'll get Sam LaPorta a little more involved. Give me the Lions in this game. Like I said, I just think currently they have more offensive and defensive firepower available to them at the moment than the Rams did. So as a result, I think we're going to see the Cardinals lose this game and the Lions win this game despite it being in Arizona. I'm going to go Lions win 31-25.
The Cardinals, and I don't mean this in any sort of way, Joe, but like the Cardinals have kind of a good quarterback. They don't have Larry Fitzgerald anymore. I think he retired in 2020 during COVID. So if somehow the Cardinals come out with a win, it could have been extraordinary. But they're not going to win this game. The Lions are going to win because the Cardinals have nothing. So give me the Lions in this one because the Cardinals have no defense and what offense.
It's true, and they just lost their first-round pick to injury on IR currently now, so that hurts. I can't name 3 players on the Cardinals defense. Only one that really comes to mind first is Budda Baker. So anyways, okay, Ravens and Cowboys. So this game is in Dallas, Texas. So the Cowboys lost to the Saints at home. Now they're going to be playing the former MVP quarterback during the regular season of last year, Lamar Jackson. I hope we win this game. I hope we beat the Cowboys. You know what? I think we're going to beat the Cowboys. I think there's going to be a lot of points to go around for sure. 37-33, the Ravens get the victory in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, I think the Ravens too. This could be a toss-up, but definitely the Ravens, 100%. I'm going the Ravens.
All right, Chiefs at Falcons. So this is the Sunday night game. Falcons, Kirk Cousins definitely looked better last week than he did week 1 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a home game for the Falcons. However, I just think the Chiefs, Mahomes, I still think they find a way to get it done. Start off with a 3-0 record, and I'm going to say for a score prediction, 27-23.
And I'm telling you this, Joe, I'm going with the Falcons, baby. I don't think the Chiefs are going to be Atlanta. I think the Falcons have a good game plan going on. And I say this right here. I think they go and they absolutely upset Kansas City 28-20. 28-20. And I think Kansas City gets it. I think Atlanta gets it done 28-20 over the Kansas City Chiefs. So the Falcons are going to win this game. Give me the Falcons.
They might. We'll see.
They are going to win.
Okay, but moving on to the 2 Monday night games. There's 2 Monday night games this week. So starting with the first game that starts at 7:30. This one is in upstate New York. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars, Buffalo Bills. Haven't been too impressed with what I've seen from Trevor Lawrence as of late. He's one of those guys where I want him to do well, but until he shows that he's capable of doing so, I'm going to have a hard time picking the Jaguars. And you look at who they're playing on the other side of the football, Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen looks like he's him. He symbolizes Buffalo in a great way and is still finding a way to get things done in the Buffalo, New York. So I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills in this one. I think they get it done at home on Monday Night Football, 40-27.
I'm going Jaguars because they have really sneaky games against the Bills. So I'm going Jaguars. I think Trevor Lawrence will sneakily get a win over Buffalo.
All right, next up we got the Washington Commanders playing the Cincinnati Bengals. So I liked what I saw. I know the Bengals still lost against the Chiefs last game. That game was in Arrowhead. This game against the Commanders is in Cincinnati. You can kind of see, I kind of look at it as like a ladder. Burrow's slowly now getting back on the right track. He's getting better each time he's been playing in a regular, meaningful game this season in 2024. And I think the Bengals will continue to build. Despite losing last game, will continue to get better. And this game will result in a win for the Cincinnati Bengals because they only lost to the defending Super Bowl champions by a point last game. And this one is against the Commanders, and it's also in Cincinnati. So Bengals get their first win of the season in Joe Burrow, and I think the Bengals get the win. I'm going to say 31-27.
You're right, Joe. The Bengals are going to win this game. There's no way the Commanders are going to win. They're not even going to score any points. So why give them any credit? I'm going with a 41-0 victory against the Commanders. 41-0 Cincinnati, nothing Commanders.
Yeah, why give them any credit?
They're a bad team.
Their credit score is going to be at 0. It's going to be barking at them.
Cincinnati's going to win 41-0 at the end of the day.
Ooh. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are our NFL Week 3 picks. Let us know what you guys think in person, not in the comment section, of course. Joey, have anything you want to add?
Could you rate, what is the best bird team in the NFL?
Oh yeah, let us know, like in person, who do you think is the best bird team in the NFL?
Or cat team, if you want to say that.
I'm wearing their shirt right now, so.
Or cat team, like any cat team you guys like.
Or cat teams. So let us know. Until next time, see you guys on NFL Week 4 picks. Peace out.
Bye.